everyone, it's Jenna. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to be opening my July Purpl Lux subscription. Now, for those of you who don't know, Purpl Lux is a perfume subscription that you get monthly, and it is through the website fragrancenet.com. Purpl Lux allows you to pick one designer fragrance every single month to be delivered right to your door, without having to pay premium designer prices. Each fragrance is a travel size spray that comes with a travel case. Each sprayer is 8 milliliters of fragrance, which is about 125 sprays. So they say it's about enough for a month trial of each fragrance. So unless you're someone who oversprays like crazy, which is not the case for me because of my scent sensitivities, then it's definitely going to last you for a while and you'll really get to try out a fragrance before you spend money on it. The reason why I like these subscriptions is because it allows you to try out fragrances that you're not sure you're going to like before you spend designer prices on it. Blind buying is fun, but it can really do some damage to your credit card, especially if you're somebody who is very particular about your fragrances like I can be. Now, Purpl Lux sends you one travel size spray a month. You can pay monthly and it's $14.95 a month, or you can pay the annual subscription and it evens out to about $9.99 per month. If you do the monthly subscription, you can cancel at any time, and you can also pause or skip a month if you don't have the funds that month, or you just decide that you haven't found anything you're interested in. There are hundreds of different fragrances on FragranceNet that are part of the Purpl Lux plan, but just so you are aware, not all of the scents you will find on FragranceNet are also available on Purpl Lux. But with the hundreds of fragrances that they do have, I do think you can find plenty of great fragrances you'd be interested in. And you can do men's, women's, unisex, mix. There's no limitation to which ones you're allowed to choose from. Like I said, if you stop finding fragrances that you're interested in trying, you can cancel at any time. Shipping is included in the price of the subscription. And something to note is that there are some scents that are considered premium, which means they are more expensive scents. So if you choose to put those scents into your subscription list, there will be an additional fee. But all those fragrances will be listed as premium, and it will list the additional fee that you would charge. So some of them, it's an additional $5 to add that to your bag. Some it's an additional $10. It all depends on the expense of the fragrance. Now, I've had this subscription for about a year now, and I've really enjoyed it. I've gotten to try a bunch of different scents that I was really interested in. And honestly, there were several of them that I'm glad I didn't spend the money on, some of them that were very expensive. So I found it very useful to kind of curb my blind buying habit and not waste money on fragrances that I'm really on the fence about. So let's go ahead and unbox this month's fragrance. So this is what the Purpl Lux envelope looks like. That'll come in each month. So it's just a little bubble mailer that it comes in. This is Purpl Lux right here. And this is the canister that your fragrance will come in. Now, fragrancenet.com also sends any travel sprays that they sell outside of their subscriptions in these same travel spray canisters. And they'll be different colors. They're not always silver. I've gotten many different colors. I've gotten red, I've gotten purple. There's no guarantee what shade you will get in your canister, and you cannot choose that. So if that's something that makes or breaks it for you, just keep that in mind. And it's a roll-up scent, like that. So my scent this month is Lancôme Idole. So Lancôme Idole is an eau de parfum, or an EDP. And the largest bottle is a 3.4 fluid ounce bottle, and it goes for $129. So it is a pricier perfume. And the smaller bottle, the 1.7 ounce, still goes for 99 bucks. You can also get a rollerball travel spray for $30, and that is a 0.34 fluid ounce travel sprayer, which is only maybe a third bigger than the travel spray you receive in the Purpl Lux box. The 8 milliliter spray is equivalent to 0.27 fluid ounces, and their rollerball is 0.34 fluid ounces. So it's only slightly larger, and you're paying $30 for it versus $14.99 or $9.99 if you have the yearly subscription. Now this is one of those classic fragrances that you hear all about all the time. It's very well known and raved about in the fragrance community, but I wasn't sure it was going to be my type of fragrance. Sometimes Lancôme can lean a little more mature, and it also is supposed to be a very heavily vanilla scent, which again is not always something that wins me over. So I haven't smelled this yet, so let's take a whiff of this and see what we think. So I did finally get my actual perfume tester strips in stock, so we'll use that today, finally. Moving on up in the world, huh? Okay, so let's see. Okay, it is more mature, but not overly mature. Maybe more sophisticated is the right word for it. It's actually not strongly vanilla like I was suspecting. It's very, very floral, actually. I do remember when making notes for this video that rose was a strong note in this perfume, and I can smell that. It's a little chemically smelling for my taste. It's a little department store perfume smelling for my taste. But it's nice. But perhaps too chemically department store. So let's look at the notes. So the top notes of Idole are pear and bergamot. And I can maybe smell a slight citrus to this, but that's definitely not the strongest note that I'm getting here. And the middle notes are Turkish rose, rose de mai, and Indian jasmine. I think this is where the perfume really shines. These are the notes that are really standing out to me. It's very floral. And rose, and I think the combination of rose and jasmine is giving that very mature floral, that chemically department store floral, as I keep saying. And the base notes are musk and vanilla. I'm not really getting any musk. Maybe that's something that will come out as the fragrance settles, but I'm not really smelling that. And the vanilla I'm not really smelling. It may be giving like a little bit of substance to the perfume so that it's not straight floral. As it's settling a little bit, it's slightly less chemically, and I think that could be attributed to the musk and the vanilla, but it's really not shining the way I thought. I thought this was a heavily vanillaed fragrance, and it's not. It's very, very floral. So I like it, but I'm glad I didn't spend the money on it. It's not something I would want to spend money on. It's not something I would wear all the time, and it's not even something that I'm necessarily sure I'm going to keep the travel sprayer. I don't know that there's tons of occasions that I would reach for that perfume, and if I were going to reach for a floral, that wouldn't be the one that would come to mind. So I definitely wouldn't pay $129 for a bottle. I wouldn't even pay the $30 for a travel spray. I wouldn't even pay the $14.95 for an additional Purpl Lux subscription version of this. It's nice. It's a 6.5. It's definitely not my type of fragrance. So that's this month's Purpl Lux subscription. I don't know how much longer I'll be keeping Purpl Lux specifically, because I was starting to run out of fragrances that I like. I have been getting it for over a year, but I'm going to go back on the site and look to see if there's more I can add. But while I do still have it, I will continue to do these monthly. I also have the Royalty Scents box that I've been getting monthly, which I will continue to do. I have several fragrances and several months worth of that to continue doing. So when that box comes in, I will show you what I got in that box and compare the subscriptions for you. So thank you for being here, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, think about subscribing, hitting a like, giving me a comment, letting me know how I'm doing, what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see in the future. And I hope you just enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you so much for being here. Bye, guys.